Hello everyone, welcome to Frugal Rich Living. Today we'll be closing out my February 12th paycheck. I'm a paycheck to paycheck budgeter, and what that means is I get paid bi-weekly and I have to budget per paycheck, which makes budgeting super difficult. I'm a little bit behind, sorry. So today we're going to close this paycheck out and move on to the next paycheck. Okay, so I use every dollar to track my spending for the month. And this was the same. Netflix was $19.46. And I color code these. It tells me which credit card to pay, or which credit card I'm using to pay off. I have two credit cards that I'm using that I revolve monthly. And then I have two credit cards that I'm actually trying to bring the balance down to zero. So let's see, groceries is red. I spent $114.59, and this was $400 when I was showing you guys my week one. It was supposed to be $450. So, and transportation. I spent $61.61. I don't think I spent any, or did I? No, yeah, I did. I spent $71.55 for my allowance. And the kids, I don't think, spent anything yet. Nope. So, kids' allowance is pink. That's zero. My daughter actually has one of the credit cards that I'm teaching her how to use. Something that I wasn't taught, unfortunately, when I was her age, how to use credit cards properly. And then let's see, fun. I don't think we spent anything yet there. Medical, nope. And household and beauty we have not spent. So let me add this up. Let's see. You guys can't see that. Okay, there we go. So that's a total of $267.21. And I just put this here so I like to see what I'm spending. That way it's not out of sight, out of mind. And if you're using credit cards, this is a must. And then so no sinking funds yet, but like I was telling you guys before, I would like to. And then the extra debt, I had left over $800 for extra debt, and then I was gonna roll over $74.56 onto my next paycheck, but that's not gonna happen for some reason. I don't know why this credit card, if I mess with the automatic payment that already comes out, something always goes wrong. So I'm just gonna leave it. And what I did was this, I'm gonna have to put it for next paycheck, because that's that's when it actually comes out. I just upped the minimum payment to $800 and it'll come out for next paycheck. So I'm actually bringing over 800, this amount here. So now on to the 26th payment, paycheck. Okay, so now we can go back to our calendar view, and I did receive this check, so I'm going to check it off. And so now with this paycheck, we're going to pay off everything in the beginning of March. So now we have to move to March. And so all of this, all the way up until March 4th, we will pay with February 26th paycheck, which I have here already. And this is the balance, the starting balance, with my paycheck, child support, and the leftover from last paycheck. I just brought it over. And then as we go along, once these clear, then I will add it here and then I will make a total. So let's do my budget, what that's supposed to look like. So 1987.85 is 250. So that comes out to 2529.82, and then we'll subtract that minus what we thought we were going to get. 2747.22 only gives us a remainder of 217.40 for this paycheck left over. But because I pay all my variable spending through credit cards, I don't have to worry about this number. I know that once these bills clear, I'm going to have $217.40 in my bank account, without having to worry if I have enough for groceries for the rest of before I get paid again. And that's another, so here I gave $2,000 to my Bank of America credit card, and that's for the expenditures that I've done prior. So it just keeps rolling over, and I just make sure that I'm paying off the balance when it's due. That way I don't go into more debt. And while I'm doing that, I'm also paying out, I'm also paying off my other two credit cards that I'm trying to bring down to 0. So right now my credit score is really good, but I needed to get it higher. And then when we're done with this paycheck, we'll do where did our money go. I've already put in what I budgeted, and then we'll find out what I actually spent. Okay, so I just calculated this off camera. What we're going to do now is transfer these amounts onto my paycheck by paycheck bill tracker. So actually I'm going to pull this out so that I can have it handy. Okay, so what we're going to budget for next paycheck is $335.41. For transportation, we have left over $138.39. My allowance, I have $28.45. And fun, we still have left over 100. Medical, we still have 50 and 40 for miscellaneous, and kids allowance, they still have their 100. And then let's add that up just so that we can see how much our variable spending is each month or each paycheck. It's good to know. You should always know your numbers. So this is going to be, let's write it in pink, 1,032.83. Hopefully that was correct. 101 plus 16. Yep, perfect. Okay. And that's how we close out our paycheck bill tracker bi-weekly. And that's it. If you guys like what you see and you like budgeting videos, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Bye guys.